Hi, my name is Brady Jackson and welcome back to another episode of Take 10. This episode features Ella Gates, who will tell us more about the upcoming home show. So now get ready and relax for another episode of Take 10. So, who am I here with?
So my name is Ella and I'm the captain of the Dartmouth High School Color Guard, and I'm also a senior at Dartmouth High School.
That's awesome. Now let's get the questions. First of all, when is the home show?
So the home show is taking place on this Saturday, March 14th, and the first performance is going to be around 1 o'clock.
What is the home show, first of all?
So the home show is basically like a competition that takes place in our town. So instead of us traveling every weekend to go to Salem or New Bedford, those color guards are going to come to us.
That's very convenient. What groups perform at the home show? Like what music groups?
So the music groups, it's basically kind of all color guards from different schools. So obviously you have us, and we have like New Bedford coming. There's gonna be like world-class color guards. It's gonna be kind of like a mix of like just basically color guard in different classes.
Wow, okay. So how does the marching band work?
So if you're comparing marching band to color guard, marching band is outdoors during the fall, and we are actively with the band, so we're performing with the band. Winter Guard is just by ourselves. We're indoors, we're by ourselves, we have our own show, our own music, everything like that.
Next question. What's the show's theme this year?
Oh, I love this question. So our show this year is entitled The Architect, and it's about an architect trying to build a house. So each part kind of like tells a different story. So part one, which is the opener, it's the planning of the house. So it's like mapping everything out, like what room is gonna go where. Part two is kind of where things kind of start to take a downfall, and it's the brain fog stage. And if you watch our show, you're gonna see a lot of this. This is like the brain fog. It's showing the brain fog and like the stress of planning it. And then part three is the actual like figuring it out, building the house, and having everything come together.
That's really interesting. So, on to questions about you. How long have you been doing color guard?
So personally, I auditioned for my first time in 2020. So I've been doing color guard for a solid 6 years now, so quite a while. And I'm right now on my 13th season. If you think about both marching band and color guard, winter guard seasons, I have done 13.
Wow, okay. So you've been here a long time.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite part of color guard?
My favorite part of color guard, I love a lot of different things about it. First of all, the group. There's only 9 of us this year, so our bond is just so special. Like, it feels like we're just an entire family together. Like, we tell each other everything. We're always there together all the time. But I also love the travel aspect as well. I like that I get to go around to different places of New England. I get to meet other color guards and kind of compare their experiences to mine. So it's really special that I get to do that.
Where's like the farthest you've gone?
The farthest? Ooh. If I had to guess, for marching band, the farthest I've gone was in Indiana. My freshman year, we had, our show was entitled Stencils at an Alleyway, and that was inspired by the artist Banksy. So we did that, and we traveled to Indiana for the Grand Nationals at Bands of America, which was really cool. And for Winter Guard, the furthest I've traveled was to Dayton, Ohio for the WGI World Championships.
Wow, okay. So how are preparations going for the home show?
So far, so good. We're still actively rehearsing, changing things, getting things clean. And for the prep of it, for NHS people, we're still looking for volunteers. So if anyone's at National Honor Society and they're looking to get more hours, the home show is a really great place to do that. You can contact Miss Lisa, who is the chairperson for organizing all that, so you can send her an email and let her know what shift you would like to do.
Okay. Do you want to just remind the audience when the home show is again so they can go?
Yeah, of course. So the home show is taking place on March 14th, this Saturday. Our first performance is going to be taking place around 1 o'clock, and the varsity color guard performs at 4:24. So if you want to come support Dartmouth, then that is the time we are entering the floor.
Are you a part of the varsity color guard?
I am a part of the varsity.
Awesome. Well, that unfortunately concludes our time here on Take 10. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the best at the home show. See you all later.
Hi, I'm Jonna Souza. And I'm Stephen Witzig. Together, we are the co-chairs for the Dartmouth Education Foundation, affectionately known as the DEF. The DEF was founded in 2007 by parents and residents in Dartmouth concerned about the consequences of decreased funding for public schools. The DEF is a nonprofit and is an endowed fund of the South Coast Community Foundation of Southeastern Massachusetts. In addition to John and myself, the DEF Advisory Council is comprised of Michael Mattos, who's the treasurer, Dr. June Saber-McGuire, who's a DPS superintendent, Dr. Ross Tebow, who's a DPS curriculum coordinator, Pedro Castanera, Bess Coughlin, school committee member, Deidre Hart, Barbara Cordero, and Hadassah Vieira, who's our student member.
The mission of the DEF is to enhance the educational experience of the students and the teachers in the Dartmouth public school system that is beyond the standard budget. So each year, the foundation holds its annual Spelling Bee to raise money for the teacher grants that can enhance their curriculum. The Spelling Bee is the DEF's sole fundraiser, with the monies coming from local donors, including the greater Dartmouth businesses and families. So some of the details of the Spelling Bee. This year, it will be held on Wednesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, and we will be recruiting teams at this point. Teams are comprised of 3 members, including team school members, student teams, and community team members.
The Spelling Bee is a team competition where 4 to 5 teams compete in what we call flights. The winning team from each flight advances to the championship round to ultimately crown that year's winner. The winning team's name is added to the traveling trophy, and while not required, most teams develop a theme for their team and show up in costume.
So there are 3 levels of sponsorship for the Bee, the first being our highest and new for this year, which is a $1,500 sponsorship with the recognition of their business during the event as a flight sponsor, listed in the program book during the event and on the DEF Facebook page and in all the press releases. The next tier is the flight sponsorship for $1,000. This receives recognition of their business during the event, listed in the program book and on the DEF Facebook page and all the press releases. The last tier, the third tier, is our team sponsorship for $300. You can sponsor your own team, but if you do not want to compete but still want to donate, this sponsorship will support a student or a school team member. This sponsorship includes your name being recognized in the program book as well.
And as mentioned before, the funds raised from the Spelling Bee are used to support teachers. This comes in the form of teacher grants open to all Dartmouth public school teachers. The grant portal will open in April for teachers to apply for funds and will be announced through their school emails. Items in the past that teachers have purchased for these teacher grants include, but are not limited to, decodable readers, phonetic support, STEM and STEAM kits, math manipulatives, technology equipment, as well as many other creative teaching and learning materials that help enrich the education of our Dartmouth school students.
So please join us on April Fool's Day, Wednesday, April 1st, at the Dartmouth High Auditorium at 7 p.m. And please consider sponsoring the Dartmouth Education Spelling Bee.